And we return now to one of our top stories tonight. Federal investigators have come up with a description of the man seen in surveillance video from the morning Nancy Guthrie disappeared. According to the FBI, the individual, who authorities now describe as a suspect, is a male with an average build and a height of about 5'9" to 5'10". He's also wearing a black 25-liter Ozark trail hiker backpack. The reward for information leading to an arrest or Guthrie's location has also now risen to $100,000. Authorities yesterday recovered a pair of black gloves near her home. They are now testing them for DNA. Dennis Franks joins me now. He is a former FBI supervisory special agent and president of Investigative and Security Global Solutions. Thanks so much for being with us. Obviously a very fluid situation, but we're now almost a week and a half, nearly 2 weeks into this investigation. So from what we've seen and heard so far, what's the best lead that investigators have at this point?
I think the best lead is probably the thousands of tips they're getting after releasing the video. You know, the I think also that they're asking for video coverage from the neighborhood is hopefully will yield leads. I'm quite frankly surprised that wasn't done earlier. That's one of the normal things you do is canvass a neighborhood, ask for video, but it may be the specific things they're asking for now because there's a specific time frame. So hopefully there's something along the lines of a vehicle that they're trying to pinpoint and track and get a pattern of that will lead to the suspects. And I'll say suspects because I believe there has to be more than one.
Say more about that.
Because the culprit that walks up very clumsily actually to the door to make entry and realizes there's a camera and tries to do something about it it's clumsy in my opinion. Now, obviously he affected a kidnapping and that's horrible. And I can only imagine what the Guthrie family's going through, the anguish. But in contrast, the notes, the messages that we're aware of that have been sent through the media, which is another topic, have been quite well crafted to my understanding, very articulate. Something opposite than the clumsiness that we experienced that. Secondly is that it's very difficult, no matter who you are, what shape you're in, to carry a 150-pound body several hundred feet, several hundred yards, 100 yards, 50 yards, whatever. So there had to be an accomplice in a vehicle somewhere, probably waiting down the street, not directly in front of the house. So in that regard, there had to be an accomplice, and I believe there's a distinction between the person who took Mrs. Guthrie, unfortunately, and the person who's issuing the demands. The other thing I found really interesting about this is the first time I'm aware of that the demands have gone through a middle person. That happens in South America quite often, but here, instead of going directly to the family, they're going through the media outlets. Now, I think that might be a number of reasons. The kidnapper thinks it's less traceable. And secondly, they don't want to deal with hostage negotiators or family who's being coached by hostage negotiators. That's just my opinion. I'm not sure.
Okay, Dennis Franks, thanks so much for your insight there and your perspective. We appreciate this.
You're welcome.
And officials are now asking anyone who may have information on this case to please call the sheriff's number on your screen, or you can call the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. And also a programming note for you. We will bring you a special edition of the Daily Report tomorrow night. We're gathering questions from you, from viewers of CBS News Online about the search for Nancy Guthrie. Our team and law enforcement experts will also be here with Lindsay Reiser to help answer those questions. Anna Schechter, our senior coordinating producer for the Crime and Public Safety Unit. She will also be here joining Lindsay on the desk all night. And you can watch this special Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern.